Welcome to my Gafotozi production YouTube channel. So here I talk about photography, everything about photography, like gear, basic techniques. I'm a beginner. Yeah, just a disclaimer, I'm a beginner in photography. I started roughly 3 years ago, 3 years and some months ago. And I'm really enjoying this, and I'm trying to make it a business, to make a business out of it. Basically do wedding photography, some boudoir photography, and I really started doing at the very beginning I did a lot of landscapes and a lot of diverse type of genre of photography. And now I'm really focusing on wedding and boudoir and trying to make business out of these things. So this is almost everything that I carry on my photo shoots. So the things you are going to be seeing in this video are things that I do have with me all the time. The only thing that you're not going to be able to see is the camera with which I'm recording. So it's a Canon EOS R. Let's start. I'm using this kind of bag, which is a low pro. I don't remember the model. Try to look for it and to put the details of this bag here. This bag. So it's a lower pro. It's something like 250 liters. And yeah, it's a very big bag, but it's not enough for everything, for all the things I end up having with me. So I have an old type of tripod. So the tripod, I can't even put it on the side. So I end up having to carry that tripod. It's a very huge, big ass tripod, so I didn't have to carry it with me. The other thing that I don't put in my main bag is the drone situation. So I have a specific bag for the drone. I think that's the thing I will talk about at the very end. So let's go. So as I said, Canon EOS R 2018, very good camera for stills. Not the best camera for videos, but it's the one I'm using right now because I'm only doing 1080p videos for now for my YouTube channel. So it really does the work for me, and yeah, I really love it. And yeah, the Canon color science, yeah, it's unmatched. I have shoot with Nikons, I think so. Yeah, some friend of mine gave me some Nikons raw pictures to edit. I didn't really love them. I didn't really love the colors. And I think I've also worked on some Sony pictures, but yeah, I'm sticking to Canon. I know it's not about some blind loyalty, but yeah, I really love what they've done. What they do with these mirrorless cameras. It's I think the Canon EOS R and the EOS RP. Those I kind of had the EOS RP for some time. Those are the cameras with which, if you want to go into stills, into cameras, you could be starting with. So Canon EOS R, and the lens they have on it, it's a Sigma 18 to 35 millimeter f1.8. It's a Sigma. I really love that lens. The Sigma Art line of lens is just perfect. I have this Pic Design strap with me all the time. So when the camera is on me, it's attached with this Pic Design. The other lens that I have with me literally all the time is this Sigma Prime lens. It's a 50mm f1.4 Sigma Art line. This thing is perfect for portrait. It's perfect for boudoir. It's really, it does something with the light. I really don't know how to explain these things. But yeah, the light is the pictures are crispy, clear, and yeah, I really recommend the Sigma R. It's kind of expensive, but it's not Canon expensive. The equivalent of the RF line, the RF lens, yeah, it's really super expensive. So these are EF lenses, so I have to use an adapter on them. So which kind of end up making the camera a bit chunkier or a bit bigger, but yeah. What do you want? The other lens that I have with me literally all the time, it's the mighty 70 to 200 millimeters, the Canon RF. This is the only RF lens that I do have right now. Just because if you compare it to the other EF, it's a EF counterpart. Yeah, it's just it's a small one. It comes in a small package. But this thing is super expensive. I think it's almost the same price as the body. Come on, Canon. This thing has been out for like 2 years or more. So kind of dropped the prices. The other ones that I do have with me from time to time, but it's kind of on specific photo shoots, like when I'm doing boudoir, specifically boudoir in small places, and I can count on when I want really to go down in the F and really use the f1.0. I do currently this Sigma Art 35mm. This one is also good, and on videos also it's something very, very, very good. So it's from time to time. I don't really have it all the time with me. That's why it stays here. The other thing I'm very proud to have is this flashlight. This flash from Canon. It's supposed to be smart or something like that. It's called. It's AI powered or something like that. So how can I show it? Yeah, let's say I want to take a picture or something. Okay, so no, I can't do it. Anyway, so this thing is super powerful and I really love it. Kind of expensive. I think it's something like 300. Yeah, almost 400. But yeah, when you check it, when you use it, like in weddings or especially in weddings or other small events, I end up like happening at night. Yeah, you really need to have this flash. Yeah, it's a very good flashlight. The quality of the images are just perfect. You are in low light, you are in a wedding and people are dancing or people are like, I don't know, exchanging things. Yeah, you really do need that one. This is the other small bag that I have with me. It's a PGY Tech. I kind of bought a whole combo of these things. It has like SD card holders that I never use, but I have it for this one. This is a DJI Osmo Action. Yeah, it's a kind of GoPro. It's an action camera that I have with me. The images here are perfect. The stills, the time lapses. This is perfect. This is the thing that I use to film myself in gyms, wherever I want to do it, that kind of things. And the perfect things is it has this front-facing screen. Perfect. Really love it. Really recommend it. I have face mask because pandemic, COVID, and all the things. I have this battery, power bank tackled. This thing is huge actually. What I love about it is that it has all kinds of ports. So you have this USB, USB-B, you have USB Type-C, you have Lightning, you have all kinds of things, and it's a really huge one. Now that it's full, I can put it just in there and forget about it. I'm planning to buy this, the new power banks that you can attach to the iPhone one of these days, but yeah, that thing is still expensive, so I don't know when I will be having it. The other important thing that I have in this bag most of the time, especially when I go on photo shoots for the game, it's my Macbook Pro, my personal Macbook Pro. I'm just showing its pouch to represent that. The other thing that I do have with me most of the time is also the iPad. I've never been a huge fan of tablets in the past, but I found myself ending up needing to use them, especially on boudoir photo shoots and things like that. That you don't have enough real estate on an iPhone, on a phone, smartphone, to be able to show all the details of the things that you want to do to the model. So it's better to have an iPad and literally show I want you to post this way. The light is going to be. It's really easier, especially in a pandemic period where you're supposed to keep your distances. Anyway, I have Canon Charger, of course, with me all the time. I have extra batteries. So I bought some extra batteries on Amazon. I was expecting worse. They're called herve power or something like that. I was really expecting really, really bad, I don't know, lifetime or something like that, but they're really hardly, they're really working well. So I have like 5 batteries in total, and only one of them is coming from Canon. So yeah, I really love it. For the flash, I also have extra. Yeah, that flash is not the best in the world. It does not really have good batteries. So yeah, I bought that rechargeable, and yeah, those are the ones I have with me. I have a cable. This is something I was expecting to not ever have to carry with me, but yeah, don't have the choice here. So this is a USB-A to micro USB. It's for the microphone. I bought a Rode microphone that goes on top of the camera, but yeah, it needs that kind of cable to be charged. I have a USB-C. So yeah, I got that one when I had my Pixel 2 smartphone, but yeah, I kind of keep it around. Don't really use it all the time, but yeah, I end up using it for charging, like the power bank that I just showed you, or things like that. The other important thing, I have SD card holder. Yeah, this, if I forget this, I think I'm just dead. The other thing I have always me all the time is the external SSD disk. This one, it's lifesaver. So my MacBook, it's a 1 terabyte MacBook, but just the pictures, I kind of clean up everything at the end of the year or at the end of quarters, depending on the activities. But I end up like almost filling up the 1 terabyte that I have of internal storage of that MacBook. So I end up like needing external storage, even just to be able to transfer my files to their like final place, because I don't really travel with all my files with me. So I have a set of AirPods. These are my old AirPods. I think this is the first generation that goes in here. It stays there forever and ever. So why do I have them there? Because I will always like end up like forgetting to have my main AirPods somewhere, and yeah, it's really annoying when you end up like in a train or a train station, or I don't know, at the airport, and you don't have your music with you. You can't really disconnect from that environment. You end up like feeling trapped there. I have like how do I call it? Face mask? Yeah, it's face mask. You know, for the time when you want to close your eyes and not watch and not see your neighbors on the airplane. Oh, so this is something. Yeah, this is something I really bought at the very beginning when I was even just doing landscape. It's an ND filter, like it's a how would I call it? Like a variable ND filter. It has different levels, and this thing is perfect. You know, like when you're outside and the sun is just like lighting up everything. ND focus. I always have an ND filter with me. This ND filter. I have something, a cloth to, not the upper cloth, come on. I have a cloth to clean the lenses. I have some perfume with me all the time. Just to refresh my smell, because you know, in the airplane, most of the time when I travel, I end up like trying to use only this, but you know, I don't know if you see it, but like EasyJet have changed their policies. You can't really have 2 bags, so I end up like having only this bag with me. The SSD external disk I showed, it's USB-C, so I have an adapter. You know, in case I need to transfer something to another computer and that computer does not have a USB-C. This is the fun. This is the game. This is like card game. This one is called Double, and it's a speed game. You're supposed to guess the name of one of the things that are on the cards to get rid of them and scream it really loud before anyone else does it, and to put the card there. Another set of cards, but these ones are business cards. So now we're in the 21st century and we're in 2022, but having a business card, it's always important. It's always something good. So wherever I'm taking pictures, wherever I can do some publicity, some advertising, some advertisement for my photography businesses. I do have this on me all the time. I tend to forget to give them out, but yeah, I have them and I'm making them visible. So just in case, I hope I won't be forgetting. I have a bottle of water, which is a small one, like almost flat, you know. Something I bought on Amazon. It's supposed to be usable for hikes and stuff. So this is mostly everything that I have in my bag. When you are flying around right now, you have to put your mask on you. You have to have your mask on you all the time during the flight. So I take some guns with me. I don't want to be like smelling like death when I get out of that that airplane. So yeah, this is almost what I have all the time with me during my photo shoot, my simple photo shoots. This is the 35 prime lens that I don't have on me all the time, but it's except on like some boudoir photo shoots. But yeah, it's not that heavy. It's less than the 12 kilograms that I have the right to be carrying. Yeah, so the extra thing is the iPad that comes with me. And that's almost everything. But as I was saying, I have a drone situation here, which is my secondary bag. I have not done like too much drone photography these last days, but yeah, I used to do it. And yeah, this is another bag that I do carry on me most of the time. Especially when I go with my car, when it's like around, especially in Switzerland, when you have the right to use your drone to fly drones. So it's a Mavic Pro, the second Mavic Pro. It's a bag, it's a brandless bag that I got off Amazon. So I have the controller. It has space, so these joysticks can stay in place that way. I have some extra batteries, and I have the beast itself. Yeah, the drone. Yeah, it's as I was saying, Mavic 2 Pro. But yeah, yes, everything to charge it and everything to use it. I have also some filters. I really did not use it as I should have been doing it. But yeah, the filters. But I think I will be doing some drone photography with the spring kind. I didn't do it as I wanted to do it in the winter, but yeah, that happens. So yeah, this is what I have in my photography bags, I would say, with the drone, with the extra drone carriage bag. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. If you stayed until now, you can subscribe to this channel. We'll be talking about photography. And yeah, let's talk photography. Let's go out, let's be creative. So, thanks a lot, mates. Subscribe to the channel, comment, share the video. Talk to you in the next one. Yay! See you!